Yo, what's up you guys, it's K8 here, and today we're going to do the delay turned into an extra filter trick again. So, if you saw my hidden feature in silence video, this is pretty much what it is. So I'll link that down below so you guys could check that out if you've missed it, but basically, most synths give you a sync control and a little bit of a color knob, or at least a low cut, high cut, so that way you can kind of filter the frequencies that go into the delay effect. So you kind of have an interesting way of adding another filter to the sound if you just get rid of all the delay effects and the actual delay. So this is going to be very similar to the silent hidden features video, except this is just done in Spire. So this is going to be the last time I show you guys this trick in a video like this, because now you'll know how to do it in every synth. So this was also a request, by the way. Someone asked me to do this, to do the silent delay filter trick inside of Spire because they didn't know how to do it. And it's basically the same thing. You just kind of take off all the delay effects. So we take off ping pong, we take off sync, because if we have sync on, we can't bring these delay times all the as far down as we need. So if we pull these all the way down, they go to like 1/64. We need it to be much smaller than that. So when we turn off sync, you can actually see it says 0. So I'm not sure how much of a delay there is, if it really is no delay at that point. But in silence, it's like 0.29, the smallest. It's basically 29 milliseconds. The smallest delay you can get it down to with sync off. And 29 milliseconds is still barely noticeable. I mean, 40 milliseconds is really where human ears can start to pick up on like a big on a delay feel. So even then, you can delay compensate everything if you notice that delay, but really this is just to add that extra filter, and I don't think you'll notice it. So we're going to pull down rate, feedback. We're going to have width up all the way, because if we have it kind of in the middle, it seems to be a little bit more mono, and I guess this is kind of the way you would do that as well if you wanted to just make it mono, or really wide, or that's not really wide, that's actually just kind of normal width when you kind of aim beat it on and off. So if you want it just to sound normal, you bring that up all the way. And then we just make sure everything's pulled down, and we bring up dry wet. So this is 100% in our signal now. So by this point in the routing of what's going on in this patch, by the time it hits the delay, this is just going to work as a filter at that point. So, you know, just in case you were working in a patch where you ran out of filters, or you're using kind of like peaks and notch filters and all that kind of stuff, but you still have a noisy patch, you can just do this trick and then give yourself some a little bit of filtering freedom. So this kind of works like a DJ mixer sort of filter, where it kind of is like a low pass, high pass on one knob, where the silent one is like a low cut, high cut knob, so you have a little bit more control and you can kind of shape the sound a little bit more. This is just like you're either cutting lows or you're either cutting highs. So this is basically what you would use. So I think this is what threw someone off when they, and why they requested I show how to do this, because they didn't really understand that the color knob was important. I think they were just pulling this one down all the way too. So now I can just go ahead and show you what it does. So this is pretty much the settings you would want. So let's go ahead and solo this and play it. So as you can see, that's an extra filter in our delay, in our synth. So now that you've seen the silent one and the Spire one, you kind of get how you can do this. And most synths, you can actually pull this trick off, because most delays want you to be able to turn off sync, and they also have EQ or filter controls, and that's what you would use to kind of add an extra filter. And so now, basically, if you're not using your delays, you have an extra filter, and that's definitely something I do a lot. So thanks guys for watching, and of course, lates.